How and when you started playing golf?
I started playing golf when I was 10. Um, how I started, I was just thankful to my grandfather. He made a golf course in Ahmedabad, and that's how I got introduced to the game of golf. And that's how I slowly started. And today I'm here playing professional golf.
What's the name of the golf course?
It's called Gulmore Greens Golf and Country Club.
Okay, and what was the experience of first time holding a golf club?
It was very different because in India we are only taught to play cricket or maybe football or other games, but golf was very rare back in the day. And even today, I mean, golf is picking up, but I mean, not as much as cricket or football or any other sport for that matter. So it was a very different experience, very new, but it was definitely fun.
When your grandfather took to the golf, were you reluctant at starting, or you started enjoying from?
So when I started golf, eventually in 1 year I quit because I was not enjoying it. Later, after a year, I just came back to the driving range just to bang some balls, and I started loving the game again, and I've never looked back from that day.
Okay, and how were your junior years in the golf?
They were pretty good. I mean, junior golf is basically all about learning. It's all about experience. I finished number 1 junior in A category. I was number 2 in B. But I started playing really well from A category, is what I would say.
Okay, and talking about amateur careers?
Amateur was even better. I finished as a top amateur. I've played almost every international amateur event that an amateur could have played from India. Asia Pacific Amateur, the Namura Cup, the Australian Amateur, the South African Amateur, Malaysian Open, all these events I have covered.
Please, can you tell something about Asia Pacific Amateur Championship?
Asia Pacific Amateur Championship is the biggest amateur championship for any amateur golfer in the world. Saying so, why it's the biggest championship? Because the winner gets to go and play the Masters. Masters is definitely the biggest major in the world. It's not the oldest, but it's one of the biggest majors in the world. And I mean, what could be a better prize for winning?
And your experience, when did you went?
I had gone back in 2018, if I'm not wrong, 18 or 19. I was in Singapore that year. It was a very, very good experience. We had Tom Watson coming in and giving us a lot of good tips, teaching us different kind of shots, telling his experience with Jack Nicklaus. So I mean, as an amateur, you really want to grab these opportunities and learn along the way, because once you turn professional, it's so tough to change your swing or get all these experiences. But as an amateur, you're playing with a free mindset. You're not playing for money, so it was much easier.
Okay, and when did you turn pro?
I turned pro in 2019 end. 2019 and 2020 start.
How difficult is the Q school experience? It is a grueling.
I mean, see, the Q school, I personally do not find it too difficult. I mean, end of it is just a tournament. The thing is, why people find Q school difficult is because they just want to make the card. If you set your goal higher, it's just a tournament. I mean, why do you play tournament? You play to win the tournament, right? So I went out with the same motivation. I would want to win. So it was just a normal event for me. So I was not too scared or not too, taken aback by the Q school pressure.
How was your first year?
My first year was not the best. I have not been playing the best golf of my life after turning pro. But nevertheless, I look at it a very different way. I look at it as a learning experience. I mean, anybody could have a couple of bad years here and there, but the goal is eventually to play for 50 more years, So the goal is to get better as the day goes by. And I'm doing that, so slowly and steady progress. And just looking forward to the rest of the tournaments and the coming seasons.
Your favorite golfer?
My favorite golfer, I mean, there are a couple of them. I can't choose one. One has to be Tiger Woods. And the other one is from South Africa. His name is Louis Oosthuizen.
Okay, and what are the aims and goals for next year?
The aims and goals on the golf course are to definitely get the scoring going. I think I have the game to win, so hopefully a win will be a very good achievement next year. I would want to finish inside the top 10 of the order of merit, and yeah, that's about it. I have set very few goals and I would want to achieve them.
Last question: how was the tournament?
Digboy is very, very beautiful. I mean, anybody who comes here enjoys the place, people, weather. It's a very, very far away place from rest of India. So you come here, you are literally in some other part of the world. Coming to the tournament aspect, it was all right. I mean, it was a very average week for me. I finished, I think, I don't know, there's people yet to come, so I think I'll finish about 35th or something. But that's all right. Again, not looking at the scoring, not looking at the position. I'm enjoying the way I'm playing right now, and hopefully I should be scoring better sooner.